Peace and love, everybody. This is Sister Nzinga from Flowing and Growing with Sister Nzinga. I first need to apologize because last week I did not do a video. That's the first time ever in the 2 years that I've ever missed a video. I've been late, but I've never not missed it. But I was up at my farm, and I was stuck up there because it rained. You know, there's a little hill we have to go up to, and it was so wet and slippery that, you know, it wasn't safe to drive back down, so I didn't get back down till Thursday. So my apologies. But please be sure and hit that notification buzzer to let us know, let you know when I'm doing a video, and do comments, like, share, feedback to me. Comment, let me know if you agree, you disagree. I'm okay. I'm open to that. But I want this to be a dialogue. If there's something else you want me to talk about, or if you had a certain experience based on something that I said, let's talk. Talk black to me. That's what I say. Talk black to me. But today, we are going to be talking about ladies, females. Let's say females, because some of us are not acting very ladylike. No disrespect to anyone, but some of us are not acting very ladylike. And sometimes, I guess maybe you don't know, because, things have changed so much, and the generations have not continued to hold on to some values that we have. And so it becomes just a thing that you're a female, this is what you do. But no, you have to have a say in what you do, and how you show yourself, and how things are done, and so forth and so on. So the first thing I want to talk about is, do you remember, it's the music. Back in the day, we had Aretha Franklin, Diana Ross, Gladys Knight, Stephanie Mills, all these ladies who presented themselves. When they presented themselves as ladies. That when they came and did performances, they would dress very nicely. They would dress respectfully. And so over time, this society, and this is not us, y'all, our society has changed the way people present themselves. And, and I ain't disrespecting Sister, Lil' Kim and what's the other girl's name? The one used to be a stripper and now she's a singer or something like that. I mean, so you see, they have values that are not very ladylike. So when they dress, when they present themselves, something's always hanging out, whether it's something from the top, from the bottom, whatever. Even when they get up on the stage, they got the ass hanging out, or they got the titties hanging out, whatever. I mean, don't you value yourself as a woman that you wouldn't show yourself like that? I mean, I think that you should. Again, this is my opinion. I don't mean to disrespect anybody, because everybody can have a right to do what they want to do. Because some people are okay walking around like that and showing and exposing themselves. So I just want to say that these other people changed our narrative about how we present ourselves. Even the brothers, because, the Temptations and the Commodores and the OJs, when those brothers used to come out and perform, they came out and performed in a suit. I mean, they look good. Even Earth, Wind and Fire, they had funky psychedelic type of things, but they were covered. The ass wasn't showing. I mean, sometimes these brothers wear their pants so much so far, it's just ridiculous. But anyway, we're not talking about the brothers right now. We're gonna stick with the sisters. So, but the ladies, when you present yourself, when you go out of your home, you have to look in the mirror and see. Well, am I respecting myself? Because you can't get respect if you don't give respect. And so if you handle yourself like that, you cannot get mad if a man whistles at you because you got your, the jeans shorts are so short that your buns is hanging out. What you expect a man to do? So you have to be able to be mindful of how you present yourself. And it's a shame that you can hardly even find skirts or dresses in the stores that's below the knee or longer. I mean, now you can find long skirts. I won't say that, but but most of the times you can't find a skirt that's below the knee. Everything is made like that. Everything is like before, when the clothes were made and they had a neckline that, was similar to this here. Now, I ain't going to show you everything, but, it's my keloid. Everything is way down here. It's automatic. But see, the thing is that we don't have to buy it. See, this is the thing. We acquiesce, and we're just doing what's there. So we don't have to do this. And our problem is that we just follow along what other people are saying. But now that we know that these people don't have our interests at heart, they are destroying us. They're making these little young girls think that that's how they're supposed to look. And that's not true. We are ladies. We are respectful. We are respectful people. And so we have to carry ourselves that way if we want to get some respect. But you're not going to get that respect if you're looking like that. And you can't be getting mad if somebody say something to you or look at you. Or, some of them grandmas be saying, girl, go in the house and what's the name? Girl, did you look at yourself in the mirror? Or, some of the things that, they say that old people do and they call them old people rude. They're not rude. Them people is loving you, because if they didn't care about you, they wouldn't give a damn what you look like. Wouldn't say anything to you. So we have to think about that. We cannot just follow anybody's narrative. Whatever goes on, whatever you wear, whatever you do, you. I'm talking to you. You. You have to think, does this represent me well? How do I look? And you got to think about mom and them. Didn't your mama teach you something? But I mean, sometimes, the mamas haven't taught them anything, because there's been experiences where it's been like 2 or 3 generations of families who have carried on this thing and tell them, hey, this is how it's supposed to be. So just think about that. Let's just think about it. You want respect, you have to give respect. And show that you respect yourself if you want somebody to respect you. And then, carrying on from that, is that, our little girls, from an early age, we start putting fake hair in their hair, in their hair with the braids and something. A little girl 5 or 6 or 7, 8 years old has no business with long braids on, like artificial hair. And then if you put that stuff in their hair on from that childhood on up, they're going to think that that's what they're supposed to wear, or this is the only thing that they need to be beautiful, or that they're not beautiful without it. That's the point I'm making. To make them think they're not beautiful without it, and that's not true. Our children are beautiful, and so when you put that stuff on a little girl, I just think it's not appropriate. They're children, and sometimes we call, hey, look, look here, little lady. No, you can't call her a little lady, because she's not a little lady. She's only 5 or 6, whatever. She's a child. And we need to call them that. Sometimes they say, we use these type of terms to them to address them, and it's really not good. And so when you present them to them, and all their life they've always had artificial hair, and they make them think that this is what it is because they see it in the media. They say everybody's doing it, but you have to let them be natural. One thing I do like, I know in Africa, and because I love culture, and I know, of course, I love my own culture, but I like how in children, I'm not sure what age that you have to, where it stops at, but and then when they're in elementary school, they wear their hair shaved, so they don't want no attention to be coming to their hair and how they look. They wear uniforms, and it's just there to educate themselves and to get along, have fun, and be children. But when but the children got to have the same the stuff that they're wearing. They got to have the latest this. And even sometimes even for the children, the clothing, you have a little shirt for a little child there's a hole in the back, her back is out, or maybe her shoulders is out, something like that. That's not appropriate for a child. Just because that shit is out there, y'all don't mean that we have to buy it. See, this is the problem. We don't think. And we better start thinking, because it ain't illegal yet. We don't think, oh, that's cute for her. Oh, ain't no little girl got her business having her shoulders out, or wearing like a mini top, what you call them, little half tops, crop tops and something like that, showing her stomach. She's a child. That's why they got all this damn abuse around here with these grown men looking at these little girls, because sometimes these kids is coming out looking like big. These teenager girls got big bodies. I mean, I'm a small lady. I've been small my life. But I know there's some teenager girls who got way more everything than I got. And they present themselves, and then they got makeup on, all the kind of stuff that look like grown people. You got these sick ass men around here. There are some that's sick. So I ain't talking to you personally if you ain't a sick man. You ain't crazy up in your head. But there's a bunch of sick men out here who's sick as hell, who will look at that little girl and not realize that she's just a child, and try to approach her in a very inappropriate way. A very inappropriate way. So the other thing I want to talk about, this is a main thing I really want to talk about. Guys, sisters, this bathing suit shit. Ain't nobody saying that you got to wear a bathing suit to cover up your whole everything. But do you really think it's appropriate? And even not even in bathing suits, even in dresses with holes right here, it's cut out all like right here, so you definitely showing your titties, or the bathing suits that only got like a little triangle. So if you do have a lot of breasts, you see more breasts. The bathing suits are only covering up your nipples. And then thong bathing suits. You guys, I mean, when you grew up, would you go outside in your underwear? Would you go outside in your underwear? So when you go and wear this, just because they tell you this is a bathing suit, so you can wear a bathing suit outside, which covers less than your underwear nowadays. So think, y'all, it ain't illegal yet. We have to stop doing this. We have to stop presenting ourselves like that. We have to think about, well, is this appropriate for me? I don't think that's appropriate. So I don't wear it. We have to make that. You able to make that choice. And do you think that you're not beautiful just because you don't wear you ain't got your titties hanging out, or your butt? I mean, and I'm just telling you, when you go to the beach, there's children there. So when they see the women with with the titties hanging out all over the place with the thong bathing suits, that's inappropriate to be in the public. There are certain things that a woman has to hold sacred. And she holds those things sacred to herself because she decides that she has one person that you're supposed to share yourself with. And I'm not telling you who you share yourself. Share yourself with whoever you want, but it's a private thing. It's not in the public. We have to stop wearing these things, guys. We have to cover up ourselves and respect our temple. It's very inappropriate to be at the beach in the public with a whole bunch of people that you don't know, and you're walking around and they're seeing you naked. You're damn near naked. You got a triangle here, a triangle there, and a triangle down here. Like, what? That's it? Because your ass is out? All your boobs is out except for the nipple? That's not appropriate. And how can you think that somebody can respect you if you do like that? And men, and sometimes they have your man with you, your mate. And if he's okay showing everybody your stuff, he should respect and say, oh, no, my woman can't be showing her stuff like that. Because he should love and respect you and know that, no, this is not for everybody to see. You understand what I'm saying? And then another thing, sisters, is that everybody got to take the picture. Okay, let me get up. Take the picture. All our pictures got to be like, you see the okay, Gabby can't even do it right now because this is a kind of close-up thing. But, when you got that pose and you're showing your ass. Like, really? I know I'm in my 60s. As a matter of fact, my birthday is Monday, November 13th. You know one thing? I stopped that because I'd be mindful of the shit that I do because that's what people do. I was going to stick my tongue out, and that's not appropriate. I'll be my birthday because that's where I'd be trying to think because it ain't illegal yet. So certain things I'd be mindful of, and I try to stop myself from doing that nonsense because that's not how I want to present myself. That ain't my style. That ain't my style at all. I was really just imitating somebody else. But my birthday is Monday, so yeah. But anyway, people in our age group, we were taught better, So why haven't we hold on to the good things that your mother and your grandmother taught you, if they did? Because it's just unfortunate nowadays. Everybody's grandmother and mother did not teach them anything. So that's the process, because the family has broken down, and that's why we got all this stuff going on. But ladies, when you're taking a picture, you don't have to show them how big your behind is. And some people be just sticking it out or something. And that's why a lot of sisters they went and bought that thing, so it ain't even there. It's like they got to show it off. No, this is the beauty. The brother can look at your face, and check the aura and feel the beauty that's in you. And not judge you by your body. You ain't no piece of cake. You ain't no lunch meat. They looking at you like you a piece of meat. Looking at you like a piece of meat. And then one more thing we'll talk about is the way that we address each other. Now I may talk about men and women on this part, but how is it okay for you to listen to music and you sitting there dancing and having a good time when in the music the guy is talking about calling you a bitch, and you're okay with it? Or either you call each other bitches, other females bitches, or the guys talking, and the guys talking to me. These rappers are talking about, yeah, bitch, bend over, open up wide and let me in, and I don't want to listen to no music like that. And I wouldn't have my children have listen to music like that. So we are our own worst enemy when it comes to certain shit. Sometimes there's some stuff that we got to do to stop this shit. They ain't gonna stop it because they're making big money off of it. Out there making fools of ourselves, but they ain't gonna stop. So you have to stop for your own self. You have to love yourself enough and respect yourself enough to say, oh no, I ain't doing that. I'm not going to no beach or no swimming pool and having all my body hanging out. That's not for everybody to see. You have to make these decisions. Nobody can make these decisions for you. So I'm just saying, the day is dedicated to the sisters. Love yourself, sister. Respect yourself, sister. Especially if you have children. And if you have children, don't let your child think that the only way that she's pretty is if you have to add extra hair in her. Whatever her hair is, do something nice with her hair. We're so creative. With so many things we can do with her hair, braided up and these pretty little hairstyles that they got right now. You know, I mean, this is fabulous with the braids, the styles that's coming out, all different things that people can do. So let's raise our young girls to be decent ladies. Not to be a piece of something, not to be a bitch. You know what a bitch is? A bitch is a female dog. Are you a dog? So don't let people call you that. And I hate when a guy says, yo, dog, dog. Don't call me that. Especially don't call, let me call my grandson now. I have a problem with that. You know, some adults, yo, what's up, dog? No, I be telling him, don't call my grandson no dog. He ain't no dog. I don't allow it. That's not happening with me. So we have to protect our own selves. These people are don't care because they're making money off of us with this idea. They want to keep us dumbed down, thinking that the only thing we're good for is sex in our bodies. You know, drugs and rock and drugs, food. What is it? I can't think of what the little saying I was trying to think of right now. But ladies, let's just remember to be respectful of ourselves. If you want respect, you have to give respect, and you show yourself respectfully, and then you will be respected. But you have to think about this, y'all. This thing with this bathing suits is just getting out of hand. And it's beyond the bathing suits. When we're taking pictures of ourselves, and our pictures got to be showing some leg way up to the thigh, you know, or you know, we take the pictures so our shirts are hanging down where you get to see all of our titties. And I'm just saying, y'all, love up on yourself. You love yourself, you wouldn't just show yourself like that. Love up on yourself. Okay? Because I love you. And, you know, even beyond me, God loves you. And so do I. Thank you so much. But think, y'all, it ain't illegal yet.